you're looking for the world's biggest aircraft carriers, you've come to the right place. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and greetings. We'll go through the top of the world's biggest aircraft carriers. Aircraft carriers are massive ships that feature a filled to the brim flight deck and have all the equipment and technology needed to retrieve aircraft, carry the load, arm, and launch. The aircraft carrier is a sign of grandeur and may very well be used for warships all over the world. With unending territorial issues, warships that serve as sea-going air bases can be called aircraft carriers. It's been well acknowledged that the aircraft carrier is more than just a strong vehicle that is capable of taking part in fighting long battles. These contemporary carriers have been long regarded as one of the most important assets in any country's war arsenal, as they allow the Navy to deliver power through the air to any location without necessitating conventional facilities. Since their deployment, these ships have also had considerable impact on the military systems of majority of areas. To secure legitimate naval interests, several major countries are increasingly maintaining or building many aircraft carriers that are advanced technology-wise. There are different navies that are presently using all the active aircraft carriers all around the world. By traveling in international seas, they may decrease the amount of time from implementation to conflict zone, and they can circumvent the difficulties of state claims. This can be considered one of the features of aircraft carriers. They can also travel in international seas. On the edge of the river, these vessels usually operate as the centerpiece of naval power. The United States is considered to have the most powerful and strong air carriers in the whole world, but countries like Russia, India, France, and China also have aircraft carriers. Other countries also have small aircraft carriers. Below is the list of the top 10 most notable aircraft carriers currently in service across the globe. But first, I would like you to give a thumbs up before we start with the video. What are your thoughts on the aircraft carrier? Please share your thoughts in the section below. Subscribe to the channel for daily updates. Without further ado, let's get started. General R. Ford Classic US. These aircraft carriers are among the greatest and strongest aircraft carriers around the globe. In May 2017, the first carrier of this class was delivered and later deployed in July 2017. This carrier is 78 meters long. It has the world-leading electromagnetic capabilities and advanced stopping mechanisms that are all installed on the deck. It has maximum capacity to carry more than 75 planes. This US air carrier has 2 nuclear reactors, which make it among the finest ships of this category. Nimitz Class USA. These aircraft carriers debut in 1972 after being built in 1968. Not long after, they were relaunched as multi-role carriers with nuclear propulsion systems. These aircraft carriers is considered to be the second largest carrier in the world. This is one of the strongest and greatest ships that was ever built. The weight of this carrier is around 102,000 tons, and the length of the flight deck that was measured is 332.9 meters. This aircraft can carry around 6,000 persons at a time. Moreover, this ship has the capacity to carry 60 aircraft. This carrier consists of 2 nuclear reactors. Russian Federation Admiral Kuznetsov. The Russians' Navy only operated aircraft is the Admiral Kuznetsov. This is one of the most significant carriers in the world and is considered to be the 4th largest carrier. In the year 1985, the Admiral Kuznetsov was constructed. The Kuznetsov class, also named the Project Orel class or 1143.5, is one of the largest aircraft carrier cruisers. Rather than being an aircraft carrier, the Admiral Kuznetsov is a heavy combat cruiser. It is filled with a variety of attacking weaponry, normally seen in heavy bomber cruisers. Surface, subterranean, and aerial targets are all handled by this carrier. In 2018, the Admiral Kuznetsov aircraft carrier was damaged in the floating dock disaster, and again, it was severely damaged in December 2019 when a fire broke out during repairs to the first power unit. The aircraft carrier is presently moored at Severodvinsk Zudovachuk ship repair yard, and sea trials are anticipated to begin in 2022. Liaoning, China. This Liaoning carrier is the world's 5th biggest aircraft and is considered to be a single aircraft carrier. This ship was bought by Makaku Company from Ukraine. Eventually, in September 2012, Liaoning was officially put into operations. This carrier is now being used as a support carrier. The Navy is indeed using it to practice themselves and get more comfortable with the aircraft carrier procedures and movements. This carrier has the capability to take up to 50 planes that might include helicopters and wing planes. INS Vikramadai, India. This carrier is the world's biggest aircraft carrier. India purchased this ship in January 2004 from the Russian Navy. In November 2013, this carrier was brought into operations and was launched in May 2014. This carrier is excellent, with a total length of 284 meters and a width of 60 meters. It has a fairly small flight board. It features 8 engines, each of which is turbocharged, and 4 gas compressors with gearboxes. It can carry up to 36 planes, which includes all the fighter planes and helicopters. Charles de Gaulle, France. This carrier is one of the largest and powerful aircrafts in Western Europe. The French Navy maintains this aircraft carrier. Other than the US, this is the only carrier that has nuclear weapons. This carrier can carry up to 40 wing planes and helicopters. In May 1994, the ship was completed, and in September 2000, it was taken into operation. Brazil Sao Paulo, A12. In South Africa, Brazil is the only country with an aircraft carrier. Aircraft carriers are only used by a few countries across the world, and despite its small size, Brazil is one of them. The carrier is sold to the Brazilian Navy in the year 2000, after being completed by the French Navy in the year 1963 as Foch R-99. It was discontinued in the year 2017. Brazil Sao Paulo, A12, was the world's 8th largest aircraft carrier. 2 shields and 2 elevators on the ship transported aircraft from the storage to the fly deck. Sao Paulo had the capacity to transport up to 30 to 40 planes and helicopters. A typical configuration consists of various planes and 17 helicopters. Cavour, Italy. This aircraft carrier was considered to be the 9th largest aircraft ship in the whole world. At the maximum capacity, the warship has an average range of 27,100 tons. The length of this aircraft carrier is approximately 244 meters. This ship has a full capacity of carrying 1,292 passengers. This aircraft is, however, configured with the most powerful types of equipment, which includes helicopters and fighter planes. It includes a number of military equipment to battle against a wide range of threats, namely particularly military equipment, cannons, and fake launchers. Spain's Juan Carlos I. This ship was one of the very first Spanish Navy carriers that consists of diesel-electric power. This ship came into operation on the 30th of September in the year 2010. This aircraft carrier has a deck that is measured to be 202 meters. It has 757 in length with a width of 105 feet and a height of 23 feet. This carrier can carry planes and helicopters, as it is incredibly versatile and can easily carry up to 900 troops of Navy. It can also carry other types of equipment. This carrier can be used for many things. USS America, US. This aircraft carrier is also on the list as it's one of the finest ships in the US. These ships are used to transfer planes and helicopters from one destination to another. The large carrier is loaded with many different types of equipment that include attack fighters. This large air carrier is loaded with many different types of equipment that include attack fighters. This ship also has a hydroelectric system. It is as large as many countries' primary aircraft carriers and is a very capable ship. That concludes our list for the world's biggest aircraft carriers. To be honest, they are all excellent, each with its own set of skills, but I am interested as to which ones you like. Are you familiar with aircraft carriers? Thanks for staying with me to the very end of the video. For this video, that was all. If the video was informative, please like the video and share it with others. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will see you all soon.